today. Mr. Steven, I hope I got your name correct.
No, it's Kenneth.
Oh, okay. Mr. Kenneth, how are you?
I'm fine.
How has it been going?
Yeah, it's going well. I tried to run all the codes because she sent the document, so I tried to run the code, so it's fine.
So, are you on your laptop?
Yes, I'm on my laptop.
Okay. You can share your laptop. Do you have the access to the practice assessment?
She sent what she sent last is what I have, and I think
So
we
don't
have
worry.
done.
If no,
I'm trying to share the screen.
so don't worry. Just minimize this. Go to your browser.
My browser.
Yes.
Okay. I'm on my browser.
Search. Type. No, you can click like a new tab so that your teams will not be affected.
No, it's fine. I can do it. Yeah.
So type DP-800. DP800. Practice assessment. Practice assessment. So sorry, I managed to join the session actually. That's just made a travel from Abuja down to Lagos. Yes,
So
you
I've
can
typed
send
it.
it. Yes, please send practice assessment. So look at it. Practice assessment for Microsoft certification. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So if you scroll down, you see. So the practice assessment that I'm referring to is this one. So you see the P800 is supposed to navigate to AI skills, something, AI skill set, or yes. It's also navigate to AI skills, something. So this is like prep for exam. Did I didn't even check. Were you saying did they talk about vouchers for people that have been present?
Yes.
Oh, so you have your voucher now, right?
No, they were talking about two things. I think they asked us to register, which I have done, but I've not got any feedback yet.
Sign in at the top right corner. You have a Microsoft profile already, so just wait for it to log. So permitting,
No,
I
actually,
really, no, I will guide you. I wouldn't stay too long because I, um, I'm okay, but I'm just having a very severe headache. So, but I needed to try so that you can, if you go back, it will take you back. You can refresh this page. I expect that it will show it will show some things added. Uh-huh. So don't click yet. My point is this will guide you. For every Microsoft exam, there is always a practice assessment that will then show like questions in preparation for the exam. So I'm sure that they will share voucher to you. At least I know that you have been persistent and you always, I'm not sure you have missed any class. You have not actually. So you are, talk to your mom first. Yeah, ask her. And let me close it up. So I'm sure you'll get the voucher since you have failed. Madam Franca, are you able to talk about the voucher? Okay, I might is muted. So when you have practiced enough, you just okay. Please right click on this, take the practice assessment. Okay, don't worry. I want you to open. Don't worry, just click. From so just that it's going to start. So you are free to explore this. The questions and answer would always be. Let it open. Why?
Hang it, don't fold it, just hang it and move any. Oh, it's giving me some error. I don't know why.
I don't know. So don't worry. Let's take a step back. Yeah. I don't know why it's giving you that.
Tommy, good evening, all.
Oh, Olive, good evening. How are you today? Thank you for chipping into the class. I know that you are very busy.
Yes, I was wondering whether your file is still uploading.
I've not even checked because I joined this meeting so that if others, let me check. I've not seen anything.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
uploading on my own side. It hasn't gone to you yet. Yes. So maybe if you need, I can share my screen till it uploads.
okay. Thank you so much. I would call for a short. No, I want to. No, you can still share your screen, Mr. Steven.
Okay.
So, Oli, please, the
Yes.
voucher for people that have been present, when are they? Because this is me sharing practice assessments in terms of preparation for exam. When are they
Yes.
supposed to get
Okay,
the voucher?
let me share something in the chat. There was something posted by Anne. She posted it
But
for
I
those that
think
are yes.
Mr. Steven said he has done everything required. So.
Okay. So it said there about maybe 1 to 2 weeks after submission.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
that's what it said
problem.
in the information. Yes, 1 to 2 weeks after submission.
So, Mr. Steven, I hope you are fine.
Yeah, it's Kenneth. I'm fine. There's no problem.
Oh, I'm making so sorry.
Kenneth,
I think there
okay.
is also,
I used to
don't
wonder
mind
who
me.
Stephen was.
I won't forget now, Kenneth, because where I'm going to tomorrow, there is someone that bears their name. That is close to. Is he opening now? I think something. It's still showing.
Sure. Let me
So
share.
don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, do you have the practice assessment test? Olive.
Sorry, no, sorry. I'm sorry. I can see something on your screen though.
Is the practice assessment there? That normal so that you can guide. Okay, let me still share your screen. I want to
Okay.
give you. No, Oliver, I'll come to you. I want
Okay,
Mr.
sorry.
Kenneth to share his screen because I want to give him all that he needs for preparation. Go to another browser, like you can click plus for a new tab.
Thank you for keeping us safe.
Okay, you want to use the same place.
What did you say?
A new tab
Oh,
is
it's
fine.
on me.
So type DP800 exam topics. So you can write it together.
Person that steals something in the road.
DP800 exam topics. No, one word.
Yes, I know. I saw you.
Exam topics, no
I
space.
saw you, officer. Thank you.
Exam
And
topics.
this bike riders.
So enter.
Terrible rules.
I want
If
to
they're
know
doing-
if
They should
they.
also stop. Bike riding also.
Let me.
This bike.
So I want to be sure. Just a moment. I'll mute them. I want to be
Oh, okay.
sure if these
So
people
they need to
have.
stop. They
Yes,
should also
click
stop
on the
because it's
first one.
traffic. Thank you. All right. Right.
Yes. Okay, good. Awesome. So browse 100. Click on browse. So it's just that in this place, Microsoft frown, excuse me, frown at it. I used to be part of them, but I dissociate myself because not approved to be used by Microsoft. But you should. Mr. Kenneth, I hope you understand. You
Yeah.
need it. Mhm. These are the questions, likely questions you will see in the exam. You can scroll. So these are the likely questions. And there is this, I did something on day one that, I mean, the first, I hope you have access to that video. So before the day one, there was this one that we did before we started this series. And there are some questions that were also treated. So, but with the practice, excuse me, assessment, by the time the practice assessment open, you would also be able to use that and that will guide the process. The answer here, if you scroll down, just scroll a bit. So it's been long that I dissociate myself from these people, so I'm just there coding. No, if you scroll, you see answer, you see discussion. No, scroll back after each question.
Yeah, this is the first question. I'm
Oh,
seeing the
great. Please
answer
scroll.
on the answer area.
No, apart from that, scroll a bit. You then see see this
Review
one.
solution.
Review solution. Also, there's no discussion yet. So they might be wrong. That's the point. I used to be part of the people hidden in the discussion, and then we point lights codedly my name. So I hope you understand what I mean.
Yes.
So you can hide the review solutions. But just know that you can use this as part of your preparation. So it's a good idea. So we would Olive, thank you. Mr. Kenneth, at least with this, you are fine in a way. At least you have an idea of what I'm trying to show, right? The
Yes.
question. So Olive, please, you can help us with your screen.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
Olive.
Julia, please give me a second. Yeah.
Okay.
The
Thank
one
you.
I had, I don't know why it stopped opening, so I had to upload it again.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. Let me see. I have. Let me see. I think I read some code somewhere. That's the point. Let me quickly trace it. and I can then we'll look at it if it's wrong or right. Let me just, where is my notes? Where is this note? But
Okay, Jude, check. Oh, you might have received it now. Yes.
it's taking time to, on
Okay,
my
to
phone, it's not.
okay, on your own
WhatsApp
what?
in
Okay,
recent time is
okay.
something now. So let
So
me see.
our maybe it's mine is also okay,
No
hold on.
problems.
Let me see.
There are some code. Please excuse me, everyone. Let me, I think I know what to do. This code that I wrote on paper or notebook, let me. Please come and close this door. Please come and help me close this door. So sorry. Okay, I'll look at the screen now. Oh, Oli, it's also not opening from your side, right?
Sorry?
It's not opening from your end, right?
No, I can show it from my desktop. Yeah, I can show it.
And
Okay,
so
should I
if
share
you're
my
able to,
screen? Okay.
as long as we are able to, I want to, let me see if I'm able to, I want to see if I'm able to, there's this code I want to send. While you're trying to bring up, let me see this. Oh, not undo on selection. I want to, I'm copying some code. But look at it though.
Okay.
Then I'll paste in the chat. I hope I'm not stay the wrong one. Please let's confirm if you see something in the chat on Teams.
Teams chat.
So, on to be. And then just a moment.
Okay.
You can see some code, right? In the chat.
Yes, I should on this area. Okay.
Okay. Just a moment. So that's oh great, thank you. I just expect the verification. Let me saw this code. It's about all these then try to create database of these specifications. Oh,
Okay,
let's see.
so I should put it in SSMS, right?
And you can copy and put in some places. You get so that
Okay.
without be copying and be pasting when we do, just like we've been doing.
I'll use a fresh query. Well, is it one code?
No, there are several. I put comment. They are not one code.
Okay, okay.
That's why
Okay.
you see
No
that
problem. I'll just yeah,
there is
I'll
this
paste it
first
and
one
then
that
we'll do
is
it one by one. Okay.
so don't mind it, we'll do it. I'm sure we just do 9 by 9.
Yes.
But the first one I pasted, I think it was two code in one. Then the second one is on its own. So that's why I'm pasting one by one afterwards.
Okay, I have it. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
I FSMS. Okay.
I've added model, so what we would let me see. We can exhaust the code today. So
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
we cannot exhaust it today.
Okay, yeah.
The code.
Okay.
So I can see your screen. Let's look at the what is it called now? The slide.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Now this is about yes, the where we started from is just like we're continuing from it. So the learning objective for this is data security, secure access, and just summarize performance tuning, blocking and deadlock. Then we have CI/CD pipeline, then we have event integration. Now, the first thing we need to do, the first code, let's execute
Okay.
that first so that it will make sense when there is this, you just select out of the demo environment. So you can come to the SSMS environment.
Okay. Please let me know when to go there.
No, you can go there now.
Okay.
So we'll run the post script. Yeah, that. Okay, that's the first one, right?
Yes.
Let me be sure. I have not selected, I have not listed. Oh, there's supposed to be,
Supposed to be something before it.
yes, I think let me, I put let me just try it back. I think I put something there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, there is. So
Okay.
sorry.
And because I just look at it there, because I put something like if
Yes, yes. Okay. So let me copy that.
from if
Sorry?
there is if. It started from if something something something.
If no, actually I even copied the wrong you know you
Okay,
put
then no,
like
no,
two.
I get.
Yeah.
And no, let's copy one by one.
Okay, one by one. Okay.
But my point is from the beginning, there is if.
Yes, if yes.
So the first set of code actually end where there is select start from DB customer.
Oh, that's where it stops.
The first code that I want us to run,
Yeah.
it will stop at select start from DB customer.
Yeah. I can't really, it's difficult
No
for me to
problem.
see it. Yeah.
No,
Let
don't
me
worry,
just
just
copy a bit.
but since you
Yeah,
are okay, yes, it's fine.
it'll
We'll
be
look
clear
at it.
on my yeah. Sorry, it looks small. Let me just
No, it's
open a new
fine.
query.
Okay.
6. Okay. Change the database. Okay.
Then look at the name of the database.
Yes.
No, don't
I've
worry. You know we want to
changed
create.
it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You can see
Okay.
that we want to create database DP_8.
Oh yeah.
You get,
Okay.
and so no problems. You can run from the. You can run from. Let me see now. Row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Anyways, and run this from. You can select from the beginning first. So as you use shift down, I would select from
Okay.
if, because I can't see the part where I wanted to stop.
Okay. Up to here,
After
right?
33, can you see select start from
Okay.
can you see that's where the another Olabide you get fine. So we'll stop at row 33.
Okay.
We stop at row 33.
Stopped at the right
Row
place.
Row 33. There is a delay. I don't know if it's my own internet.
Yeah, 3 3. Yes. Okay.
So if you
We
have
want to
done that,
start
you
from
can then. That should confirm if it's my internet. Let me. So if you have selected those ones, we can
I
then
think she
execute.
stopped at 37.
I
There's a
stopped
delay
at
from
33.
and no
Okay,
problems.
okay.
But help us execute
I
that.
should
Help us execute that. So once you have executed, let us know the outcome. I hope there is no error. Um, Mr. Kenneth.
No, I don't have any error.
Okay, good. Oh, so good. Thank you. Maybe we should, because she's actually on her way from. Just that this a slide that I need. The slide is not on my lap. Is not with me here. That's the point. The slide I don't have it. So though she has sent me the slide, but it is one thing that the slide has downloaded. It's not open on WhatsApp. It's not open because it was via WhatsApp. Let's see what we can do. So let me talk about the slide. I'll talk about the code line by line so that you should understand what it means. Nonetheless, I'll still talk about this. So the reason why we are running this process is that we are trying to create a database that we are going to. Okay, so we are setting up, or we just set up an environment. So we set up the environment for the actions we want to perform. So I just told somebody that if the DB ID, which is DP800, is not null, it should drop the database. That means that it should drop in database. They should say it should drop a database. What that simply means is that just like delete, please are you with me? Just make sure my internet is on.
Yes, yes, I'm with you.
So to delete a database in SQL, we use the word drop. So now the instruction is that in a layman, right? Delete a database. So if the database ID is not null, so I can say that it should delete that. Hell, something like if not, don't mind them. So create the database DB, then use the database DB, and then within it create a table. You can share your own screen. Second, you can share your own screen.
Oh, okay.
So your SSMS environment.
Yeah, let me try and change. Yeah.
Awesome. So good. Okay. Awesome. So what then you would insert, I mean, create a table. The table name is DB customer, and then you would insert, I mean, all those informations. We have defined the data type. We have defined what the column is. Oh, you can't hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Oh, it's only if I can't hear anything. She didn't know that. Let me tag her. She didn't know that. Maybe she didn't know that I internet has dropped her. But, oh, so that might let's check. Now, so after we have inserted those information, and that's it, let's start from the customer, and that's the instruction there, right? So show all the details from customer. So that is what that code is saying. The second code that you have copied. Now, before we go to run the second code, the module we're supposed to be treating is talking about implementation of data security and compliance with SQL. And what exactly is this all about? Uh, it's really about security, implementing, ensuring that there is compliance in terms of having access to the database. So you can run okay, before we run it, because I need to talk about some things. But just that Olive is not here at this time. So but nonetheless, I'll I'll go ahead with what I remember in my head. Mr. K, you can meet your mic. It's fine. Thank you, sir. Now, so there is what we call data encryption strategy. There's what we call data encryption strategy. Okay, let me see if this is the last one. Just a moment. Don't stop sharing. I just want to see if just a moment. One, two, three, this one. One, two, so that we are not talking in abstract. I don't like doing that. The what she sent me, I'm trying to ensure it.
Sorry, Jide, I'm back, but
Oh,
yeah, it kicked me out.
thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy you're back. So we need to come back to your screen. Mr. Ken already ran the code and the code was successful. So only please help us with your screen. Olive, confirm you can hear us. Not that the internet on there. But Olive, can you still hear us?
Off again.
So please share your
I can hear you. Please, when
you can help us with your screen first. Oh, you know what? Let me ensure that I continue with what. So that if the screen is not trying to ensure this one is up now.
Sure. So,
So Olive, your screen is not up. Mm, ensure that's
no,
on my end. No, don't worry, I'm sure the internet's on the road, so it's obvious. Let me don't worry. I'll project. I think I have something I can share. Don't worry, I'll project. I think I have something I can share, so it's fine. Um, yeah, so let me escape first.
was, but I think
No, don't worry, just a moment. I'm trying to this that you sent to me. So I think I'll be able to share, but I may not be able to share to the code area. I'll be able to share to the slide. So if I need to run the code, I'll use Mr. Kenneth. So I think that's what we let's see. Where is this? Okay, good. I think I'm good. I'll share my screen now. I'll be able to share my screen. Let me share just a window. And the window will be this. Let us confirm we can see my screen. Please let's confirm we can see
Yes,
my screen. Awesome.
yes.
I'll put this on projection mode. So if you need to write code, Mr. Ken, be ready. You just come to your own screen. Um, okay, this is my screen. Let me just sleep in. Good. Okay. So we're talking about implementing data security and compliance. Now, so I was talking about this when she got that she's back or something. Now, data encryption strategy. What is it about? It's about protecting our data at rest and in use with the right encryption approach for each scenario. That's different scenarios that, of course, we could encounter. Then there's this team shortcut that I'm trying to drive. So there is this always encrypted. Now, it is best practice that how will I say this? So always encrypted is the strongest option because encryption and decryption happens entirely on the client side. So the SQL Server engine never sees like a plain text data. What that means is that even database administrator, the person in charge of database, which we refer to as DBA, or system administrator or cloud operators, cannot access the actual value. So the architecture that is used is what we call two key system. There's what we call column master key, which is stored in a trusted uh is stored in is stored in trusted how will I say that it, well so is stored in trusted like a trusted key store like Azure Key Vault or Windows Certificate Store. All these are grammar. So there is a column encryption key that is encrypted within the which and is stored in database metadata. For instance, we have this function group by and distinct operator. We have what we call random encryption. So there's also column level. You know what we're talking about is the always encrypt and always encrypted. So there's also this one on the right. I mean, this one here. So which is cloud level encryption. It uses T-SQL function like encrypt by key. So there's a function called encrypt by key. So see it here. So encrypt by key. There's also what we call decrypt by key. So the encryption happens within the SQL Server engine. So the server has access to the text during processing. Anyways, all those are grammar. Now that is all about that. So we need to come to your screen here. Let me escape on this first. Okay. Forgotten I have this one as well. Escape. I open my want to go back. Can I escape? Okay, yes. I'm done keep. Off. I'm saying. Don't mind me. Oh, you started sharing. So I just saw that. So please, yes, we can bring that up. So we can run the second code, which is from the what's that code again? Let me be sure. That's Grace Master Key, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
From that line, and you know we are talking about column level encryption somewhere. So on that line to close symmetric key, hot key. That row 35, close symmetric key, post key. But don't include the space.
Is that?
Yes, I'm just saying, look at your selection. So it's fine, you can execute. Awesome. Now, all the grammar, if you read the, let me go back because I'm going back to this slide. So all the grammar that I've just spoken, that there is what we call a column master key, which is stored in trusted key store like Azure Vault or Windows, whatever. So this code is saying, I need you to create a master key encryption by password, like a strong password, right? Create certificate, which is cost certificate with subjects like customer data. Then create a symmetric key, which is costly with algorithm, all this grammar, blah, blah, blah. Then alter the table. When you alter the customer table, you also need to add national ID, right? Like very binary. Then this, just know that this, they are doing something within uh, the instructional reader script. So that's why you're seeing the that national ID coming back on customer ID. Now, so what I can say here is that uh, this is the simplest equation to be done within SQL. So the certificate and the symmetric key that you're seeing, they live inside the database. So while the key is open, you can read in plain text. So if you close it, the column is just like cipher text, which is verb like this one that you're seeing. So which points out the trust boundary. And SQL Server engines is plain text actually doing processing. So a system admin could also see that too. So that is the key difference between always encrypted, right? Now, those two options that you're seeing before, I mean, on my slide where I talk about always encrypted, we are talking about data encryption strategy, which is about implementing data security and compliance with SQL. So the essential thing is that we want to protect the data at rest and in use with the right encryption approach so that people don't just do anything anyhow, right? So under all of the encryption, we can use there's what we call secure enclave, there's randomized encryption, which is strong security. Okay, for instance, it may not, it's just to make it relatable. If you want to, if you are creating some account, they'll say let your password be strong. They could even suggest, they will even suggest, okay, put this character for that. So it's about protection. It's about implementing data security so that, I mean, it's not easily accessible for anyone to just, I mean, get access or gain access. So yeah, so that is what this is also talking about in a way that uh, it is important to do something like that. So this code, they are for security purposes. So like, okay, let me mention the key exam distinction. If the requirement says, I, I need to say that in terms of you writing exam, so if there is a question and they say the requirement says that DP database administrator must simply text, the answer is always encrypted. I'll say that again. Excuse me. So if there is a question that every or that, whatever scenario they paint. So if they now say after everything, the requirement says that the DBA, which is database administrator, must see plain text. They now say they will now say choose answer, choose the correct answer. The correct answer is always encrypted. I mean always encrypted. So if server side encryption is accepted, column level expression is simpler. All these are just but for the sake of exam, right? If there's a requirement that says that the database administrator must see a plain text, the answer is what you are going to choose is always encrypted. That's the and I'll say that again. Always encrypted is the strongest option because encryption and decryption happen entirely on the client side. So SQL Server engine will not see plain text data. What this simply means that even the database administrator, uh, system admin, or cloud operator cannot access the actual value, right? But anyways, if the key, if the requirement says that DBA must not see plain text, so I hope you understand what that means. So that's why it's always encryption is strongest because the SQL Server engine never sees the plain text, so the database engine will not also see plain text. So there is this next code after the start this. See, let me also mention something. Okay, I said it though. I'll just say it again. Always encrypted, which is client side, shows don't script in SSML, right? Click, da, 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 da. Now, exam point, if the requirement is, I'm saying it again, this is like a clean exam. If the requirement is the DBA must never see plain text, the answer is always encrypted, not column level encryption and not masking, because they might want to bring those options. So, in terms of accuracy, right? Uh, that's a very tough. Let me not overflog it. So now the next, before we run the code, this code we want to run will apply to what I'm about to talk about in a way. So there is this there's what we call data masking. There's what we call data masking. Okay, you know what? So I'll come back to your screen. I'll share my screen so that it's better that you see my screen than the whatever grammar I want to say. We would see it in the record. I'll share my screen. Now, so if you can see my screen, this is what we just, oh, okay. This is what we just, like, just talk about. Oh, this, why is that delay? This is what I just talked about. So this is next. Understanding encryption layers. So always encrypted, which is client side. The encryption key head outside the organization. Then there is also the column level encryption, right? Which is encrypt specific column, right? Within the script. So there is also encrypt database file. And of course, there's this at the database, all this one around database. Now, um, there's what we call dynamic data masking and row level security, which is RLS. What is it about? Control what users see without changing the underlying stored data or without changing the data set, underlying data set or stored data. So we have the DDM and we also have RLS. Now, the DDM and RLS, they are part of they are categorized under this data masking and then RLS, right, in terms of Nigeria. So the thing here is you can see match function, you see the syntax, and you see the result. So there's a match function called default. I mean, and the syntax is function is equal to default, and it's going to give us a result like that. There's also email, which if you say function is equal to email, and it's going to say random. So these are different, I mean, functions under dynamic masking. Now, if you look at the bottom left, I put there that DDM is obfuscation, not encryption. So it's not, it's like obfuscation, but it is not encryption, which is embedded to reduce the development effort by what implementing user with unmasked permission, and of course, privileged user, such as system admin. I mean, that is what real data. Now, all this grammar for further explanation. So what exactly does dynamic EDM, what does it do? It takes sensitive data from user who do not have unmasked permission. I hope you understand. Because the actual stored data is unchanged. So masking only affects the query output. So if you write a query to come back to you, so that is what we're saying, that the actual data is stored. I mean, the actual stored data is unchanged, but masking only affect the query output. So there are four masking functions. There is, I mean, default to replace the value with XX whatever for string or zero for numbers. That is the meaning of that. XS for string, XSS for text for string, and of course zero for number. And image shows only the first character and the name. So random will generate a random number in a range. For instance, in Excel, we have round between. So if I select a range and I use equal to round between and I do Ctrl Enter, it's going to randomly populate that range. So, excuse me. So random generate a random number in a range. And then we have partial. Partial lets you define customers pattern. So for example, I mean, the critical example distinction is DDM is obfuscation. We call it obfuscation, not encryption. So DDM is not encryption. So user with unmasked permission or DB owner rules. So DDM does not protect against interference. DDM is not encryption. So it doesn't protect against interference attack or direct. We can see my screen. Can we confirm we can see my screen and hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I wasn't hearing you before.
So
So you said I should go ahead and share my
yes,
screen.
I'm back. I'm in Nigeria, so the light rings, so another internet just clicked. But can you still see my screen now? Can you
You
still
said I
see
should
my
share my
screen?
screen.
Oh, oh, so sorry. Oh,
So
sorry, not yet. I was sharing in my head. Apologies. No, when you want to write the code, you share your screen. Because you need to understand this. So, but can you see my screen now?
it's coming up. Yes, I can see it now.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, but you saw all this before, right?
Yes,
You saw.
I heard you just shortly before you went up.
Oh, sorry about that. Now, I was talking about data masking, like DDM and RLS. DDM means dynamic data masking, and RLS means row level security. And say what it's about control. It's about controlling what users see without changing the underlying data set, semantic content of the stored data. So I'm not saying that dynamic data masking, DDM for short, what does it do? It hides sensitive data from the user who do not have the unmask, they do not have the permission to see. So who do not have the unmask permission, right? So they hide. And I'm saying the actual data is not changed. So masking only affect the query outcome. And I also say there are four masking functions which are seen. There is default, which replaces value with XXX, right? For string. When we say string, that is text, and zero for numbers. And I'm also saying email shows only the first character and then the name. Like email, something else. And I talk about random generates a random number. And I made reference to Microsoft Excel that in Excel is what we call round between. We also have round array too. But there is what we call, there also a function called round. So what does it do? It will randomly populate selected range. Like it will randomly populate. So I'm liking round so to it. I'm saying so generate a random number in a range, right? And there's partial. What does partial do? It lets you define custom masking pattern. Then I was now and I said that for example, that the critical exam distinction about DDM is that there's what we call obfuscation, obfuscation. That DDM is obfuscation, not encryption. So DDM is not for encryption, right? So user with unmasked permission or DBA owner, right? They see the data. People that have real access or mass permission, and the owner of the database will see the real data, right? So I'm saying that DDM does not protect against interference attack or direct data access through other. No. So what is row level security then? Row level security is more powerful. It uses security predicates, which filters which rows users can see or modify. Let me understand, Mr. Ken. Let me know if you understand, if it's clear.
Yes, I'm still with you.
No,
It's clear. It's
no,
clear.
do you understand? It's clear, right? The difference between
Yes,
DDM
it is.
and wireless. Okay. I think my internet is, I'm
Yes.
so sorry. Okay. So I think with that one. Okay, let me also mention this in case. So there's what so a filter predicate, right? Okay, let me say that again. So RLS is more powerful than DDM because what it uses what we call security predicate to filter what kind of role or what roles or which roles users can see or modify. So a filter predicate silently removes rows from query results, right? So that is what it does. A block predicate. So we have what we call filter predicate. And we also have what we call block predicate. Filter predicate. Block predicate. So I said a filter predicate silently removes rows from the query results. But a block predicate will prevent DML, data manipulation language. So a block predicate, what does it do? It prevents, because there is what we call data manipulation, where we are able to manipulate the code in the like the data in the database or the tables in the database. So we are saying a block predicate would prevent data manipulation language operations that would violate the policy. Policy of what? Policy of security. Of course, you don't want to give access to people who should not have access. So if you don't give that access to people, they cannot tamper, right, with all this. So I think with that we are fine. Okay, what else do I need to talk about for that? So surveillance is transparent, is transparent to the application query. So I think we are fine. So we can then go to the, so we can come to the screen. I'll stop sharing now because the emphasis is on security. So I needed to in at least to an extent. What DDM and then so Mr. Ken, you can share your screen.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Okay. Now this internet that I'm using apologies. Because I said you should change over now to the internet. Oh, so sorry. You are sharing your screen, right? Are you sharing your screen?
Yes, I am.
Please just a moment. My internet is
I'm sharing
very
my
bad.
screen.
I can't see your, don't worry, I can't see your screen, but just a moment. Let me change. Let me switch over.
Let me stop share and start again.
So sorry, my apologies. I needed to go switch on inverter because this other internet seemed not to. I can't see your screen, uh, so I will. I want it to come up. Mr. Ken, please confirm you can hear me. I want the other one to show up then I'll comment because I cannot see us.
Yeah, you.
Thank you.
I can hear you.
Let me be. Thank you. Let me be sure this one is fully back. So in case you can't, then I want to connect to the other one. Okay, I'm back. Oh, great. Your screen now is not loading for me. It's just loading. I can see. I can see your screen now. I can see your screen now. So the
Okay.
from full DDM. We are talking about DDM and RLS now. That line where you see
Yes.
there's still delay from in the bit. Please, where's your cursor? Okay, so I see now. I see your cursor on your, but the one we want to do is from correct. Correct. So you want to run it from where to where? Where state equals 0. That's row 52, right? I hope you understand. Starting from 36 to row
Yes.
52. We are trying to do security. So really slow that I use. What? Yes, you can
Showing
check
some
it and
errors.
then off. Let's that I can see. Let's do it from alter, then stop at revert. But let's read the error first. Maximize this.
The error says create function must be the first statement in the query batch.
Well, we have created customer now. Oh, you executed that before now. We have created customer DB. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Because if
So you say I should run
it's saying
the dynamic data masking first.
yes, running, but it might also give us, let's see, you can execute that. Yes, you can verify that.
Then I'll run the second one now.
Okay, let's see the outcome. So
Yeah, it's fine. It went well.
okay, outer table DB, outer column email, you get the add masking with function, email, that's what, we talk about default, you know. So then, yes. So you can then do the second one. Let me see where you're going to stop now.
45 to 52.
And so there's a create function here now. So it's already. So
Okay, so
awesome.
it went well.
Okay, good. So what did it now show us? So it was expecting that create a comfort, which it cannot because we want to alter the table first and then. So we have done row. Which row have we now? Where did we stop?
We stopped at
State is
I'm using a
state
space
is,
to know
and you can put a space, correct?
I'm
Then I
putting a
create
space. So
a
I'm
row.
aware on
Okay,
55
awesome.
now.
I like that. So we go to. Let me come to my slide.
Okay.
I'll come to my slide. I'll share my screen. Let me to. I'll share my screen. Confirm where you can see my screen.
Support, just like I'm support for team.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. Okay. Trying to so I will put this on projection. So let me also put any place. But there's no need. So okay. This is the one we just finished now. Hold on. Don't mind me. This is the one. So DDM and then RLS. So object level, we have what they call object level permission. And of course, we want to secure access. So when it comes to object level permission, if somebody is going to gain access, there's always we can see permission hierarchy. So you can actually grant somebody access into the database. You can also deny the access, right? And then you can even revoke it at server level. You can also do at the all this. You can grant database access, deny database access, revoke database access or schema access, and there's also object level, right? Now there's the schema level, which is grant. So I wouldn't want to read this line by line. So let me just try and explain. Object level permission follows what we call hierarchy from server level down to individual columns. So the key operations here are this one that I saying, grant, deny, revoke. An important rule for the exam. Deny always takes precedence over grant. I'll take that again. Deny always takes precedence over grant. So if a user is granted like select through one row, but denied through another, deny wins. If somebody give you access and then they give you access to this side and they deny access to that side, deny wins. So if a user is granted select, like select, I mean you are able to select. So select through one row, right? You have been assigned a row, so you are able to select to that row, but deny through another row, deny wins. So that's what I mean by deny always take precedence over grant. So there's schema level permission, which are powerful for managing access to group of objects. So instead of granting selects, right, on every table individually, you can be grant select on an entire schema. So they could give you access to an entire schema instead of just maybe one table or two tables. Now, this also automatically applies to what we call object added to the schema. And very busy. Object access to the schema. So best practice is to create what we call custom database role. And the custom database role that you want to create, it must match what we call functions. Yeah. Then you can then assign permission to roles rather than individual. So you can create roles, different roles. For instance, let me not use that again. So you can actually create different roles anyways. And then whosoever is assigned to that role will have access. So best practice is to create custom database role that matches application function, then assign permission to roles rather than individual users. What else do I want to? Oh yeah. So the modern access posture covers what we call passwordless authentication, which you use Microsoft Entra ID. It's used to be called Microsoft. They call that. Forgot this admin. Just something I forgot this one. Microsoft Entra ID instead of SQL authentication with password, which is stored in the connection string. In your SSMS, if you are going to connect, it's either you put you have to username, server name, password, so we say modern access feature covers passwords less authentication, which uses Microsoft Entra ID for the SQL authentication with password stored in the connection string. So which manage identity and eliminate the need for credentials. So for the sake of example, remember that secure model endpoint, members that secure okay, no. Okay. How best? Okay, just note that securing model endpoint, there's what we call endpoint, SQL endpoint or model endpoint, draft endpoint, press endpoint, and MCP endpoint should follow the same principles as securing the database instead. Uh, yeah, those are big words, but that's how I'm able to say it anyway for now. So we can then demonstrate the code for object level information and access. So you can share your own screen. Can share your screen.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So we do that and then we end for the day. The time is just this thing. So the code we want to run is going to start from select source and then to end select start from it will end at something I'm looking at it. Where did you stop before? Create row. Okay, so we're going to start from the create row, which is other processor. Then it should end at expect effective permission. Expect effective. So it will end at row 69. So select from branch row. Let me know if you have selected. I hope it's not my internet. Mr. Kenneth. Mr. Kenneth. Hello. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
So we will select from create role order processor and it will end at row 69. That's let's start from permission DB object. Yes. Yes. What's that? Will state incorrect syntax near what?
Member.
Near sales region, right? Oh, incorrect syntax
Yeah,
near
near
what?
sales region.
No,
Near
the
sales
first one.
region.
No, the
Near
first one.
member.
But what to do? On star. Let's run 56 first, 56 and 57. And check this. No, right.
Yeah.
Let's have a good one. Let me see. I want to.
Okay, I should do it one by one, right?
I'm even wondering. It's already flagging that member that so you can. Okay, you have already executed the line, right?
Yes, I've done 56, 57.
Why taking a look? Oh, and can't use that for that without login. Doing why that's flagging. Okay, well, that is flagging. Yes, you because I don't want. Oh my God, I'm looking at the line for line.
The add after other processor, is it supposed to be together or separate?
Which one are you talking about?
Line 62, where you have other processor add.
Otaro. Line 62 is Otaro.
Yes. So the add that comes after the other processor, is it supposed to be that way? because it's not spaced, it's together.
Help me put space.
Here, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Then this set is okay, right? Customer
If you are
set
going to
after
set,
update.
oh, thank you. No, I think the way she pasted it, you are setting. If you are updating, you want to change. Thank you so much. Select that one. Set will also. So if you are updating a record, so my name is Olajide Falokun. I'm now Olajide Do. So I want to update that information by saying let it now be. I hope you understand.
I
So
do.
that set is going to change. I want to update the record to what?
Sales
Thank you
region.
so much. You get, so you can then, the one we have not selected, it can execute from there, you get. It's fine, you can. Which one is flagging again? Update permission was denied on the object customer database, DP, schema, DB. But every that thing was okay, 0 was affected. 0 wasn't. Override deny update. Okay, yeah. Deny update on DBO customer. So but then execute that member. Yeah. So let's start from DBO stuff. Yes. Okay, yeah.
Because you
Block
have
by
block by
deny.
and deny here.
Yes, you get the point.
So it's in order, yes.
Yes. So then
Okay.
this, yeah. So does it make more sense to you?
Yeah, it does. For me to even be able to pick out the error, I think it's making sense.
Yes. It might be. So I'm sure when she was, or is it the way I pasted it? Might be, because I wrote it in a note that I was then copying. So yeah, these are the stuff. So it just takes a lot of practice because there's some Windows function that's some. So this is more about security anyway. So if someone is gaining access and they say no, deny or revoke or drop a database, because it's all about implementing security to ensure that no unwarranted or unwanted activity, either at the client side or at any level. So that's it. So I hope you were able to pick some things.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just go through it again. Yeah.
So we have not run this other one. So we'll just, I mean, you have it. So that would, so this one is, where did you stop at?
We stopped
Uh,
at where my
69,
cursor
right?
is at object. Yeah, that's where we
Yes,
stopped.
yes. Then server audits, then write that, then, yeah. Let's write SQL audits cloud. Okay, let's do that. Let me come to my screen and then we will. So password better like manage identity, yes. Then auditing, yes. Let's do that. So I'll just share to this then. This now. Now this. So auditing, the one we just finished it is more than so yes. That's equal access, yes, manage identity. Sorry, there's no noise around me. There is this person. There's a sound coming from the next contact. Just is there noise around me just to be sure?
No, it's clear.
So I have noise cancellation, but the noise is loud enough. I just want to be sure that now there is, so of course you want to, there's what we even call audit trail. So which gives a level of information to who is doing what, how long is this person staying. But let's look at this. So there is auditing and compliance, which captures compliance evidence with comprehensive auditory exactly across all SQL platforms. Now, let me sort of go into this. Now, auditing is very, very important for what compliance and security forensics. So SQL Server audit uses specifications at two levels. There is what we call server audit specification, which captures server level event like login changes. There is the database audit. So we said we have what server audits. We have SQL Server audit, two levels. So there's server audit specification. There's database audit specification, which captures database level event like select. I'll take it again because the server audit specification is about logging in. It captures event like login, but there is the database audit specification, which captures database level event like select, insert, update, delete on specific table of course and schema changes. So for instance, Azure SQL database has built-in auditing that writes Azure block storage, right? There's what we call login analytics, log analytics or event hub, and then integration with Microsoft Defender. Anyways, SQL adds threat detection, identify any anomalies, and like that. So when it comes to compliance features, it includes data classification with sensitivity level, vulnerability assessment for automated security scan, and there's also advanced threat protection alert. But for the sake of it, how can they? Okay, so for the sake of it, just remember that auditing provide the evidence trail needed for GDPR, right? And of course, other compliance framework. So I think we are fine. So we can come to your own screen now. So let's come to your screen then. We just want this code and then we'll continue next week. So this code, which is alter database of this verification, where is that now? Where did it stop? Where your cursor is, right? Where did it stop before? Just to be sure.
We stopped comment on level security. We not. Yeah, I was supposed to start from
Uh, I hope you didn't
inspect it.
miss.
No, it was the code. The code I ran before was from 59 to 68, I think. This was what I ran.
And no problem. Don't mind, I'm checking. We have done the unmasking now. Did we do that? I think
Yeah, we
did.
have done all those ones.
Then okay, I think we did. Yes, we did. Oh, I think it was maybe the way I pasted. So for the auditing, there is alter database somewhere. Like alter database, audit specification, DB.
Yes, that's the last one.
Oh,
according to how it was pasted, is the last rollback from window 1, then enable row versioning.
So okay, so we have. Oh, I see. So hold on first. The last one we did was where did it stop?
We stopped at schema level grants, then deny overrides any grants. That's where we stopped.
Okay. Then use master create server audit. Oh. Can you talk to your mommy when I'm in a meeting? You don't. So please wait when I'm done. So sorry. Sorry, they're just seeing me and don't mind me, I'm thinking. I'm not sure. Okay. Let me confirm. I think then select the create function
But we
DB.
are supposed to continue from a server audit. That's the heading or the comment, server audit.
Okay. So you can select yes, you can run that all together. So I don't just want to run everything. That's the point. So from the server audit, use master, press server audit for that, then to file, then check, please pass that. You can check that. Let's see first. What is the flagging?
He said the audit
Log
log
file.
file part is invalid. Cannot alter the audit DP800 because it does not exist or you do not have permission.
I like that. So run 78 to 83.
Or
Run
84.
78. You can ignore go. Run 78 to 83.
Cannot
I
find
don't find
DP or
okay. As it's not of the recap option. I hope you understand.
yeah.
Good.
So you said I should remove Go.
No, I don't. Okay, include. No, select area that includes go. Don't worry. So,
Just
do you understand?
yeah.
All right. And then, what are we? And then creating generate activity, then read, and then trail back. No, yeah. So we can stop. We can stop there. So these are some of the things. It's just all about learning and practice. Even me, I'm still learning because there are many things. So I hope you pick some things really.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Thank you so much. We'll stop here and then so for voucher, like they said, they will reach out. So you can you can try the practice testing. I don't know why it didn't open. And then you can of course use the exam topic together. If I have
All
more
right.
material, I will share with you.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of the day. Bye for now.
All right. Thank you.